Hey everyone, welcome to another tutorial. Hope you're all enjoying your summer. Today I'm going to show you how to paint Grey Knight Paladins or Terminators like this one. I began by priming the entire model Chaos Black. Since this Grey Knight's army will not have many models, I decided to up the detail on this model. Therefore, I drilled out the Stormbolter and I made sure he was in an awesome action pose. I did a heavy dry brush using Bold Gunmetal. This color will act as a basis for the silver metal of the model. Now, most people think of just priming black, dry brush, chainmail, and you're done. I'm going to show you just a little bit more detail in the model. I then gave the entire model an Azurman Blue wash. This wash will give the entire model a really nice deep blue tinge which will show through the metal. It will also be very helpful later on when we're trying to shade the model. I then applied a lighter dry brush of chainmail paint. This dry brush will bring out the details of the model once again and make a nice light silver tinge on it. I then performed one final highlight of all the armor using Mithril Silver. This last highlight would just allow some of the edge details to really pop on the model. I painted all the scrolls, the books, and the bottoms of the purity seals Khemri Brown. Khemri Brown will provide a really nice foundation color for all these parts of the model. I then went over all of these parts with bleached bone. When painting these parts, don't be afraid to leave brush marks behind. If you leave behind these brush strokes and wash it later with the Devlin Mud wash, you'll find that the Devlin Mud brings out some nice detail in all these parts and give them a really nice aged look. Therefore, the obvious next step is to give all those parts a wash using Devlin Mud. Devlin Mud obviously gives them a really nice aged look and makes them look a little bit dirtier than they were before. I then covered all the red parts of the model, specifically the shields, the handles, and the outer tubing using red gore. I like laying down a darker red color before highlighting later with a lighter red color, such as blood red. I painted all the inner tubing, specifically the smooth tubing on the model, enchanted blue. I then highlighted all the red parts with a blood red highlight. This blood red highlight provides a really nice contrast between the darker red gore and the blood red on all the handles, the shields, and the books, giving everything a really nice aged look. I painted the Stormbolter on the model Chaos Black. For those of you who use GW metal colors, you'll know that they go on very thin. Therefore, I started off all the gold parts of the Paladin with Dwarf Bronze, and we're going to build up to the lightest gold color. I then washed all of these parts with a black-brown wash. This can be accomplished by mixing even amounts of Devlin Mud and Badab Black washes. This wash will really bring out all the details in all the gold areas, especially in the recesses. I then highlighted all of these gold parts with shining gold paint. However, I made sure to leave all the dark browns areas in the recesses and only paint the higher up areas of the model. Lastly, I did a final highlight to the very edges of all the gold parts using burnished gold paint. This final highlight will increase the contrast of the gold areas and bring out the most raised edges of the gold areas. I then highlighted the Stormbolter with ice blue paint. I painted the eyes first with Mordion blue and then gave a small ice blue highlight in the center of the eye. And that's it. That's basically the entire model painted. Here's just a few other angles of the model. And here is the finished Paladin on the finished base from my previous base tutorial. In my personal opinion, I think the model looks really awesome. Once again, thank you all very much for watching my tutorial. Feel free to subscribe to my videos or leave comments below. And feel free to follow my blog at paintingwithjay.blogspot.com. And the most important thing is that painting should be fun. So take your time, enjoy yourself, and have fun.